Hey neighbors, Joe Marzullo here, your local real estate agent serving the Falcon, Payton, Colorado area. Each week I love to showcase an amazing local small business. And this week I'm sitting here next to this amazing guy, Ron Hardman, who is the owner of Kilroy and Excalibur Outdoors. Ron, welcome and thanks for taking the time.
Well, thanks for having me. This is awesome.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you started this business and what this business does?
Oh yeah, actually Falcon, I live out in Falcon. I'm part of the community out there. We started at Meadow Lake Airport, goodness, in 2013, 12 years ago. We started it actually to teach kids the craft of metalworking and woodworking and trade skills, those types of things. That's how we started. And then we grew to a larger airplane hangar and a larger porta potty, and then grew into an official space. And the main heart behind this place is to serve the community and to become a community here, surrounding ourselves with great folks that we live next door to, but we don't always get to speak to. And now we train over 4,000 students a year in the arts of metalworking. So blacksmithing, bladesmithing, welding, casting, jewelry, you name it, we do it.
So what would you say some of your biggest challenges were getting this off the ground?
One of the biggest challenges is I didn't have a model to go based off of, right? I was kind of going back to first principles, thinking about how do we do education, really focusing most on the person. If you ask any of my staff, we've got 27 staff, 26 of whom started off as students here in the shop, by the way. We make metal things, but our product is people and community. The hammering that you hear out there, that's kids out there. This is part of their life experience right now. They're the critical component. We work with Wounded Warrior Project, River Deep Foundation, Operation TBI Freedom, so many different groups, and then we've got active duty who come in as well. But there's no pressure to be extremely social if you don't want to be either.
So community is huge for you. How do you get the word out for the community and how do you give back to the community?
So it's been word of mouth, honestly, since day one. We've got, like I said, about 4,000 students who come through at least one class a year right now.
Nice.
About 2,000 adults, 2,000 kids. We go ages 9 through 18 on the kid side of things. My oldest student's 85. 9 to 99, if you're 100 years old, come on in and it's free. Boy, we do lots of different things. We do scholarship programs, we work with groups and stuff like that all the time to try to bring community together, because at the heart of it, that's really what it's about. We do production in this space as well. So one of the things that we've got going on is we make the Air Force Academy sabers. We're bringing that back. That's never been here, actually, in the United States. They've been made overseas since the founding of the Academy. And so now we're manufacturing those right here in the same space. We've got all this education going on too. So you can come in here and we'll show you some of that production process and see how manufacturing is done. And then right now we're actually making a push to try to get the 2028 Olympic medals produced right here.
That's awesome. How many instructors do you currently have?
Oh yeah, so yeah, I was solo actually for the first 5 years. And so right now we have 27, and we teach CAD, we teach 3D printing, we teach jewelry, we teach welding. If you've ever seen the show Forged in Fire, 13 of our smiths have been on the show, including a lot of our staff.
How do you address the safety concerns?
We start off our shop with a safety talk every day, right? If a piece of metal is red, it's hot. If a piece of metal is black, assume it's also still hot. You know, your grill at home never turns bright red or orange, but you're not laying your hand on it because everybody's made of meat. We operate in a small teacher to student ratio. Never any more than 5 students per instructor when we're out on the forge floor. Some classes have even a lower ratio to that. And we've got different levels too to make it appropriate. So they're not going out there and first time out, they're gonna make something that's gonna be, you know, crazy dangerous to make. We've actually worked on those skills from a baseline and moving in that skills progression to get to the point where they're really competent in that area.
So do you offer any kind of certification programs to where if someone wanted to get certified as a welder, they can take that certification somewhere else?
Oh yeah, you can come in here for 3 hours, take that class and go home and tackle some things together and run some clean beads. So my goal is actually that you get so good that every one of your welds would pass. Because at the end of the day, that's the measure. You want that weld to be rock solid. If I'm driving behind one of my students and they welded together their trailer, I want to have confidence that, you know, my family is going to be safe driving down the road with them. That's what we're aiming for, is that skill. And also the curious nature of what we do, right? To ask why is this working the way that it is? That way we understand that when failures happen, we can correct those things too, and if they become more valuable to a potential employer down the road.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little interview. If you're looking to fine-tune your welding skills, learn welding skills, make some jewelry, make a sword, whatever it is out of metal, definitely contact this guy. If you're looking for any real estate needs, definitely contact this guy. Our information will be down below. And as always, stay safe, take care, and we'll see you on the next one.